Thank you. Good morning, Chairman Sablan and Ledger Fernández, ranking members Owens and Overnolte, and members of the subcommittee. Thank you for inviting me to appear on behalf of the Bureau of Indian Education.
Yeah, Director, could you turn your video on?
I apologize.
Okay.
Thank you for inviting me to appear today on behalf of the Bureau of Indian Education. I am Tony Dearman, a citizen of the Cherokee Nation and director of the BIE. Today, I'm joining you from one of our off-reservation residential schools, Sherman Indian High School. I'm on site for a Principal Leadership Academy. It is an innovative way that we're reaching our school leadership teams to discuss important issues facing our students and sharing best practices to accelerate learning outcomes. I've been an educator for 29 years as a science teacher, coach, principal, and administrator. I've invested my entire career in Indian education. Last 16 years for the BIE at both the school and administrative levels. The BIE serves approximately 47,000 Native students from 574 federally recognized tribes. My video keeps shutting. I apologize, Chairman. My video keeps timing out. Cameras. It's not playing. There it is. Okay. BIE serves approximately 47,000 Native students from 574 federally recognized tribes. We educate our students in 183 elementary and secondary schools and dormitories. Of these schools, the BIE directly operates 54, while the tribal governments operate the remaining 129 schools through grants or contracts. The BIE works to respond to the challenges we face in providing high-quality education to BIE students across 23 states. As we work to improve local service delivery, the BIE focuses its attention on using our resources to create the most impact for our students. We're working to achieve the agency's core mission and increase accountability throughout the BIE. 5 years ago, in February 2017, the GAO listed the BIE in its high-risk report. At that time, the GAO highlighted a number of challenges that limited the BIE from achieving its mission to serve Native students. A few of these include school safety, construction, and the obstacles we face in recruiting and retaining a highly skilled workforce. As noted by the GAO in its most recent high-risk report, the BIE has made progress. To date, the BIE has successfully addressed and closed a total of 23 of 39 GAO recommendations contained in 10 separate reports, including 22 of 32 recommendations identified as being high risk. Although challenges remain, I am certain that we will continue to make significant progress towards all the GAO remaining recommendations. BIE is actively working on implementing the GAO's recommendations while we navigate the unprecedented impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on our students and Native communities. In the face of new and evolving challenges, BIE pivots how services are delivered to Bureau-operated schools and how support is provided to our tribally controlled schools. Throughout the last 2 years, the BIE team focused on providing services essential to the health and well-being of students and their families. Achieving each of these goals requires creative solutions. For example, many BIE student homes do not have electricity, much less access to adequate internet suitable to shift to online learning. During the summer of 2020, the BIE initiated and executed a comprehensive school reopening plan. The Bureau-wide effort resulted in successfully procuring and issuing more than 10,000 laptops and 7,000 Wi-Fi devices to students. Throughout our response, the BIE team established and maintained two-way communication with BIE partners, tribal leaders, and stakeholders. This is both through formal and informal paths, including a series of consultations, listening sessions, and other forms of strategic direction. The BIE also established cooperative working relationships with the Centers for Disease Control, the Indian Health Service, and White House leadership. Overall, the BIE received approximately $1.5 billion in COVID-19 assistance. These funds have served a critical role in BIE's ability to address the challenges of providing educational services in the COVID-19 environment. For example, the BIE also used COVID-19 supplementary funds to establish its first ever education learning management system, This effort empowers the BIE to invest in IT infrastructure. We've used this funding also to provide professional development for teachers and school leaders. The BIE is also using COVID-19 supplementary funding to support the physical and mental health of our students, in addition to procuring and distributing millions of masks and hundreds of thousands of COVID-19 testing kits. Thank you for your public service. I am honored to answer any questions you may have.